enjoy killing the rats while I can, because later on they become diseased and make it a bit of a challenge. Let's see if I can sell this magical club. And perhaps, yeah, I believe that's going to be it for now. Then we'll head up to Balmora, see what we can find in there. Hopefully we can repair a sword. Yeah, I think that's it. Sell that. I guess I don't really need that. Ring.
How are you? Keep moving.
I suppose I could spare a moment or two.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Also, I need to look at getting a bow. And, yeah, so a bow and arrow. Should start leveling that up too. Alright, let's go to Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
Those who watched my last Morrowind Let's Play will note that I have a residence mod installed just so I can have a place where I could put some of my gear, spoils of war and all that. It's a little bit cheaty, but I think it just makes it a little bit
All right, I'm listening.
quicker. Alright, let's see here. So, oh, 75, that's not too cheap. And my fur helm. Oof. Oh well. Let's see what else we got to buy. Oh, there's a bunch of arrows here. Fairly expensive ones, too. Steel staff. We need a bow, that's our... Ooh, a jinx sword. How much? 350. It's expensive. I think we'd have to get this. The jinx sword. In addition, well, we can come back to this guy later if we want to try our arrows. There's a couple of shops in here we can look for a bow. Ravier might have one. Him and his fake Daedric weapons. Yes, here's our first bow. He also has some chitin arrows, which, for all intents and purposes, will work for us. He also has new helmets. This current helmet gives us 10 in the armor rating. That was 5, and this one's 10. We also need some greaves. And let's go with the crazy helm instead of this weird hat. Just because. Interesting note about Ravier is he's one of the few characters that buy skooma and moon sugar, so we'll keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. Alright, our guard's starting to look a little weirder. That's okay. The thing about thieves is I'm not 100% sure where we can start our Thieves Guild quest. I think it's up there. Behind one of the bars. But, I think we also have enough abilities that we might be able just to join the Fighters Guild. I'll have to look into it a little bit. Anywho, I'm going to save up now, and then if this segment isn't a full 15 minutes, you'll just see a little hiccup in the load time, and then I'll pick it up right from here. Alrighty. Alright, welcome back everyone.
What makes this smell?
You may notice something slightly different. I downloaded a little mod that gives it crosshairs in the third person, just to make the game a little bit more interesting to look at. Hopefully my mouse is a little bit more muffled, so I know the first little bit there is a bit loud. And I also looked up what to do to increase stealth, which is actually kind of a joke. You don't even have to move, you just have to sit there. So I probably could have leveled up a lot quicker with the fish if I just hadn't moved. But anyway, I think for this episode we're gonna just get a couple more levels up. We're already 2 levels in. 1 level was for a speed level on the short blade, and I think this is gonna be a speed level. So let's look around, see what we need for speed. Athletics and short blade.
We make a special trip just for you. Say hello.
So we'll travel back to Saint-Denis, just because that'll make it a little bit easier. I'm quite a bit familiar with the area. I was also thinking about getting a mod that makes nighttime darker, but then I realized sometimes on YouTube darkness doesn't come over very well, and it's actually too difficult to see. So I decided not to do that. Now there's 2 ways that we're going to be able to try and get some agility here, or speed rather. Like I said, we can try our short sword and our athletics. Athletics is about to probably increase here pretty soon, so that'll give us 1 more level. But the third thing that's going to be easiest is unarmored. So I'll just take off all my armor and let the fish kill me for a little bit. Now, if I wanted both agility and speed, it's going to be a bit of a challenge because I don't like half leveling up. I want to try and get 10 for both, if at all. But that might be just a bit too much. So here's a fish here. I mean, he's moving around quite a bit. Usually they don't move unless they've been agitated before. So the key is to get close enough where the icon appears. Okay, it doesn't appear that they're close enough. So I'll go over here, see if I can find another one. Maybe search radius is a bit too short. Unfortunately, I'm not able to hide in this area. So we'll just have to go back to the shore and try again. Maybe I can bait him. Let's see. There's my athletics, so that's a... brutal. Oh, that's 2 of them. 3 of them. Okay, so. Well, these guys aren't gonna give up, so. Well, let's just get rid of our armor and. Alright, I'll be back when I'm done doing this. Okay. So here we are back. As you see, I managed to get 5 strength, 5 speed. Now, like I said, strength is very important for damage. And speed is obviously how fast I move. There's a bit of intelligence here too. I'm actually going to go for it. Just because intelligence is rather hard to get. Without focusing on a melee level, which I won't be able to do for a while. So that's what I'll actually, yeah, that's what I'll go for. Well, yeah. So now that I'm done doing a little bit of basic grinding at the start of the game, I'm ready to actually play. Fortunately, you guys didn't have to sit through all of that. So what I want to do is I think I'll equip my bow going in. Because the first place I'm going to go is in here. I haven't really did much with the bow yet. So hopefully I'll be able to hit the enemies. Which I probably won't be able to see. Sneaky, sneaky.
You will suffer greatly!
Good night, Tennessee. So from Tennessee we got a slave key and some gold. Good enough for me. Now this guy can be quite difficult. He's a mage and he has a lot of firepower. So I'm gonna try and get him with the bow.
There is no...
Whoa. Oh. That wasn't so bad. Free the slaves. I make it to slave freer. This guy just has common robes, but he also has niche leather boots, which are not as good as the ones I'm using, so I'll keep these. Now there's one more person in this cave. She's over here. She doesn't have her back to me, so I'll